Did you know that there are countries where Americans are not allowed in 2024? Yes, you heard it right. In this vast and diverse world, there are indeed places that remain unseen by American eyes due to various travel restrictions and bans. These can be due to political tensions, safety concerns, or diplomatic disagreements. A surprising reality, isn't it? Now you must be wondering, which are these off-limits destinations? So let's dive into the unseen world of these forbidden lands for Americans. Starting at number 10, we have the enigmatic North Korea. This nation has been off-limits to Americans due to a mix of political tensions and safety concerns. The US government has placed a ban on travel to North Korea following a series of incidents involving American tourists. The volatile political climate and the country's stringent laws make it a risky destination for US citizens. So, North Korea kicks off our countdown. Moving on to the 9th country on our list. Next up at number 9, we find ourselves in North Korea. The US has a long-standing travel ban here due to the unpredictable political climate and potential for detention of US citizens. Moving on to number 8, it's Syria. With a civil war that's been raging for over a decade, the US State Department strongly discourages travel to this country due to the high risk of terrorism and violent conflict. At number 7, we have Iran. The strained relationship between the US and Iran makes travel risky. US citizens are often subject to arrest and detention without cause. Number 6 brings us to Afghanistan. Ongoing military conflict and a high risk of kidnapping make this country a no-go for American travelers. We're halfway through our list. Are you ready for the top 5? Entering the top 5 now. At number 5, we have the enigmatic North Korea. This nation has kept its doors firmly shut to American tourists due to ongoing political tensions and concerns around safety. Next, at number 4, there's Iran. The travel ban here is primarily due to strained relations between the two nations. Iran's rich history and culture remain tantalizingly out of reach for American travelers. Moving on to number 3, we find Somalia. The ongoing conflict and instability in this East African nation make it a no-go zone for American travelers. The risk of piracy, terrorism, and crime are just too high to ignore. At number 2, we have Afghanistan. Decades of war have left this country in a state of instability, making it unsafe for American travelers. The ongoing conflict and contentious political climate have led to a firm travel ban for Americans. These 4 countries, each with their unique challenges, stand as reminders of the geopolitical complexities that shape our world. Each ban stems from a mix of political tensions, safety concerns, and ongoing conflicts that make travel not just challenging, but potentially life-threatening. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The number 1 country where Americans are not allowed in 2024 is, at the top of our list, we have the enigmatic North Korea. This hermit kingdom has always been a subject of intrigue and speculation due to its isolated stance and strict government control. While the reasons behind its closed borders are complex, a significant factor is the tense diplomatic relations with the United States, which date back to the Korean War in the 1950s. North Korea's stringent policies and the government's concerns about espionage have contributed to the travel ban for Americans. Moreover, the country's ongoing nuclear programs and human rights issues have further strained the relationship with the US, reinforcing the travel restrictions. It's a stark reminder that while we enjoy the freedom to explore most parts of the globe, there are still places that remain off-limits due to political tensions and historical conflicts. There you have it, the top 10 countries where Americans are not allowed in 2024. Remember, travel is a privilege, and understanding these restrictions helps us appreciate the freedom we so often take for granted.